Hello everybody and welcome to Marchant Chevrolet. My name's Chad with Charleston Car Videos. Today's a great day because we finally have the 2019 Chevrolet Tahoe here at our store. We actually have several of them on ground right now. Today we'll be taking a look at the 2019 Tahoe to see what is different from a 2018 to a 2019. And also we're going to look at the pricing, the interior, the exterior, and all the great stuff that the Tahoe offers for 2019. So stay with us. Here we go. So to start things off, we're going to tell you first off what version this Tahoe is. This is, again, the 2019 Tahoe Premier 4x2, meaning two-wheel drive. Absolutely beautiful vehicle. It has a retail or MSRP price of around $68,000. So there's a lot of different trim levels you can get on the Tahoe, but we're going to go ahead and start out filming the Premier, and then we'll also look today at some of the other trim levels too. So stay with us on that part, but let's go ahead and get it started. You know, today being August 2018, August 18th is the exact date while we're filming right now. It's hot outside. It's over 90 degrees. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and remote start the Tahoe. What you want to do here is you want to lock the vehicle. Make sure that horn beeps. Then hit this and hold it down for 5 seconds. Now you can hear that V8 running. It's ready to hop in. So we'll get the AC blowing a little bit, then we're going to get in and we're going to actually pull the vehicle over to a nice spot in the grass and start taking a look at her. Let's get started. So when I say fully loaded, folks, let me tell you, the Premier package on the Tahoe is pretty much fully loaded. Now there is I think there's the RST version of the Tahoe that's got a more beefier motor under the hood and a little more sportier looking with the rims and some of the features on it. To me, this particular version of the Tahoe is more luxurious with that beautiful pearlescent kind of white paint, the chrome wheels, and then the luscious tan leather interior that's so plush in there and so comfortable, like you're sitting in a lazy boy chair while cruising down the roads here in America. So let's get the camera off the tripod and let's start rolling around and looking at this vehicle. We're going to start out with the lighting, and then we'll make our way on the rims, the side, the back, and everything that's under the sun. Alright everybody, I hope you're just as excited as I am about filming the 2019 Tahoe today. It definitely is a absolutely gorgeous SUV. Always has been. You know, the Tahoes are just so popular. Also the Suburbans. I have the key to the 2019 Suburban in my pocket, and we'll be doing a review on that as well. So the headlights on here, I was just reading off the window sticker there. It does not state anything about LED headlights. So these are just traditional headlights on here. So, I mean, it did say high intensity headlights, but I didn't see anything that said LED. I do know we do have LED right there for our daytime running light, but it seems like this is just a your regular halogen with a projector bulb in there. I mean, maybe they're HID or xenon. I could probably tell a little bit better at nighttime, but I don't see that that bluish color coming out of there or anything like that. So anyways, it's all good. We do have fog lights down on the bottom, as you can see right there. You got sensors on the front. Your blinkers are not LED, they're just regular, you know, bulbs. That's how you can see the fade in and out. If you have LED blinkers, you'll see that they cut off and shut on real quickly, you know. It's like a complete stop. Anyways, still got your beautiful gold Chevy bow tie right there. It's definitely bigger than my hand. Then that beautiful chrome grille. Very nice. Let's start moving around, taking a look at the rims and the body. It does have under the hood a 5.3 liter V8, which is pretty much the same motor that's been under there for a long time. You have 20-inch 5-star chrome wheels, which look good. So no difference there in 2019. I'm telling you right now, there's not really a whole lot of difference in this from 2018 to 2019. So I'm sorry if you thought there was going to be some major upgrades or body style changes, but it's just, there's not, okay? I don't know when Chevrolet is going to do the major body style change. I'm sure it's coming within the next year or a few years, and I was really hoping that 2019 would bring that, but this is what we have right now, and so this is what you're going to end up purchasing if you're going out to buy a new Tahoe. But always remember, folks, you can trade it back in a few years later when a new body style comes out, and you'll be doing pretty good. You do have the chrome mirrors. I don't see any blinkers on our mirror, okay? So that's something a little different. Your blinker on your mirror is actually on this side, okay? So instead of a big LED light there, it's just a nice clean look. You do have puddle lights up underneath, which are nice to see. Here's our window sticker. Just take a quick look. Government 5-star safety ratings are looking pretty good. Overall vehicle score is 4-star overall. 5-star on frontal crash, driver passenger. Side crash, front and rear is 5-star. Rollover is 3. So we got a lot of 5 stars here. I'm not sure why they give it an overall 4, but anyways, that's what it is. Maybe because we have a 3 on our rollover, and a lot of SUVs have a 4-star on rollover. So anyways, does get 18 combined, 22 highway, 15 city. Warranty is 5 years, 60,000 mile. Powertrain limited warranty. Says first maintenance visit, oil change, tire rotation, multi-point vehicle inspection, and all that. You got that included in there. 5.3 liter Ecotec engine, 6-speed automatic transmission. Anyways, we could sit here for a while reading off all this stuff, but that's not why you're here. We're not going to here to read off of a window sticker. But I will tell you the price. When you add on some of the options that this car has, it goes from a $62,600 vehicle to a $68,025 vehicle, meaning $2,935 for your sunroof, entertainment, and destination package. $995 for that pearl tri-coat white paint, the iridescent. 20-inch wheels are only $400. It says replace. Okay, yeah, it replaces the standard optional wheels. Max trailer package, $300. So that's what you got added on into there. As we will tell you, you know, Marchant Chevrolet sells all new vehicles $98 over factory invoice. So you won't pay $68.25. You'll pay $65,455.10. If there's rebates and incentives available, you'll get that. There's no dealer admin fees, no doc fees, no admin fees, no aspirin needed at all, and also no dealer add-ons added onto the vehicle like accessories or paint protectants and all that kind of thing. So if those are things you want, you can purchase them after you you know, sit down and work out the price with the sales guy in there. That is a Premier, so LTZ is gone away, and Premier is the word that takes the place of the LTZ. And I'm wiping a little sweat off my face because it's extremely hot. One other thing I'm noticing here is you have backup sensors, backup camera. No LED on the taillights that I can see. It is a power tailgate, so you can hit the remote and open it up like that, or you can just put your hand on that button and it opens up. You have third row seats, which come standard. You have buttons here to fold down to third rows if you need to. So all that is pretty much the same from 2018 to 2019. Again, no differences. You're going to have captain row seats in the back of this one, entertainment package up on the roof with DVD and all that, Blu-ray, and then a beautiful cockpit up front, and we'll get to that in just a moment. Up here, buttons in the same place, just click that, drops it right on back down. Now, I will assume on the inside it probably has cooled and heated seats, of course. Your gas cap is on the driver's side, and it's you don't have to screw any of that stuff off, okay? Looking pretty good. Tinted windows already. You got your roof rails up there. Smart key, you just walk up, put your hand on this button, and boom, you're right in. It does have the rails on the bottom. And again, it's got puddle lights on both sides, as you can see. Well, it's not lighting up right now, but there is a puddle light right there. And it has blind spot monitoring system on your mirrors, so if someone's in your blind spot, you can see exactly what's going on. For interior, we're going to look at the door panel here. You know, definitely Chevy, the fit and finish is nice. A lot of soft touch going on, so that's what I'm talking about. When you touch that, it's soft. That's kind of a nice thing, you know. A lot of car reviewers talk about the soft touch, which is here, not there. That's a hard plastic. Leather here, more soft leather here. Synthetic wood trim there. Every window in the vehicle is one-touch settings. Basically, click to drop down and one click to go back up on all 4 windows. You have memory seats, Bose stereo system, okay? Chevrolet always seems to have Bose installed. Ford usually has Sony, right? Or Bang & Olufsen or something like that. Anyways, and then you see Chrysler has Beats by Dr. Dre, and even some of the new Volkswagen Atlases or new Volkswagen vehicles have Beats as well. Anyways, the seat's nice and comfortable, good looking seat, by the way, perforated with the holes in it, lets it breathe and stay cooler. Like I said earlier, it's like a lazy boy chair sitting in here. It's very comfortable. Power options, power lumbar, good to go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel for a moment. It's leather wrapped. Got all your cruise control and tech features, and you have your heated steering wheel. More multi-information display buttons, voice commands. Alright everybody, let's go ahead and hop in the truck. So my camera battery died just a second ago. So had an abrupt stop in the video while I was talking. But anyways, that's fine because now it's time to get in and take a look. So I am 6'1", 215 pounds, maybe 220 after I eat a cheeseburger. But we're going to test out while we're in here the headroom, the leg room, and all that stuff. Front, back, and even back there in the 3rd rows. So I always like to do that. I think it's important that people see, and again, I think I'm the perfect height to do that in because I'm not too tall and I'm not too short. I'm just right. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, we're gonna look at the headroom up here first. So as you can see, good to go. I mean, there's a lot of headroom in here. I really don't think you're gonna have a problem if you're 7 foot tall or even 6'5" or even 5 foot tall. You know, you're going to be good to go. You got plenty of room, and you know, the steering wheel does a tilt and telescope, so it goes out and in and up and down. The seats got 10 ways on them. They can move all around, up and down, side to side, all that. And I'm pretty sure there's a pedal adjustment somewhere in here too for the pedals down there where you can bring those out and in, and that's really important, especially for people that aren't as tall. They can bring those pedals closer to them. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the camera view off of me for a minute and let's start looking around in the cockpit. So right now I have got my seat in a position that I would like to drive it in if I were going to take this vehicle home today. And as you can see, I got plenty of knee room here on both sides. And you know, even though this kind of jets out and like this right here, it's okay, right? Now, yeah, if you were 6'5", this might be a little problem here because your knee might rub on this. But again, this seat goes back a good bit still, and you'll have plenty of room. Other than that though, I love the leather wrapped steering wheel. It feels really nice, and I love how the buttons are just so smooth and kind of almost flush right in there. So that's pretty sweet. Your headlight controls are over here. Brake gain right there in case you're towing something. There's your pedal adjust like we talked about earlier. Traction control off. Parking, you know, assist is right there and all that good stuff. You got a LCD screen right through the middle. Right there. You got speedometer on the right, tachometer on the left. You got up top there, you got your battery life, oil life, gas, which we're extremely low right now. And then you got, or actually that, battery, water temperatures, gas, and oil. So there you go. Now, you know, again, you're gonna have to wait till the new body style comes, folks, to get a whole digital display and all that. This is what we got pretty much right now. That's why I picked a Premier package today, so you could see if there was any major difference on a 2019 Premier. Because if it was gonna have a full digital dash in here, you know, like you have on a Camaro or a Corvette or something like that, then it probably would be in the Premier. Because again, it's a $68,000 vehicle, so it might want to have that in there for that kind of price, but it doesn't. You do have your same screen in here. It's nice and big. It's got a little awning over it to keep the sun off of it. You got a center mount speaker right there, but the colors look great. It's got built-in Wi-Fi, 4G LTE. You know, if you've watched videos about the 2018s, you're not much different than the 2019s, but again, it's a beautiful display. Start-stop engine button. You know, this silver here is kind of nice. It is plastic. It's a hard plastic with a nice paint finish on it with clear coat. Okay. It's soft touch up here, soft touch there, soft touch there with a little stitching and leather right there. I think that's vinyl. I don't believe that's a leather. That's a vinyl. So you got that. Climate control down here. It's dual climate control. cooled and heated seats. Okay, basically you're gonna hit that, cut that blue button on for your cooled seats, and I'm already feeling it kind of blowing out the seat right now on my back and my butt, which feels really nice on this hot summer day. Right in here, you got storage, 2 USBs and a 12 volt right there. There is no 120 volt outlet in the front. I think that's in the back there, okay? A lot of people love that outlet, and I'm a big supporter of a 120, 400 watt outlet in a car, just for charging camera batteries and things like that. You do have the smart charging port here. You know, it's for a wireless charging setup on those newer phones. Got that. That's the same as 2018. There is no lock on here, so there is no locking this to keep people out of it if they, you know, if they don't have a key to a car. I like having a lock on this area here because, you know, you never know. You might want to put a 9mm in there, or a Glock, or, you know, some kind of little handgun for protection if you want to do that. Or you might have your checkbook, your wallet, or credit cards, or just some personal jewelry, a watch, a Rolex, whatever, sunglasses. You might have stuff in there that you don't want to get stolen, right? Especially if you do some valet type parking or whatever. So I think they should have a lock on that, but they don't. You do have 2 USB ports and auxiliary. And it is definitely a deep area. Some people like to call this the junk drawer. You know, in your kitchen, you got that junk drawer, you throw all the junk in. You know, you come home from work and throw all that change and stuff in your pockets in there. That's kind of what that is. The Sprite bottle goes in just fine. Other than that, there's your glove box. It does have a lock on that. You have OnStar up here. It's pretty much standard. Sunglass holders right there. If you got babies, you got a mirror right here. You have interior lighting, which is LED. You have HomeLink here, sunroof controls here, lighting controls there, and then a tailgate control here where you can actually control how high it goes and how low and all that. Your vanity mirrors in the vehicle, your microphone's right there. There's your vanities. You got 2 lights on both sides. And it's the same exact way over there. You got a handle on your A-pillar to grab onto if you need the help getting in or out. And then you have a handle up top. Still have your traditional size sunroof. There is no pano sunroof in here. There's no dual sunroofs or anything like that. Again, just a regular sunroof, which is fine. Okay, I know a lot of people would like to have a panoramic glass sunroof in their Tahoe. I know the Ford Expedition has got a lot of upgrades, but you got to remember, folks, the 2018 and 2019 Ford Expedition, that's their all-new body style. So you're going to have to wait until Chevy comes out with theirs, and then you can do a really good comparison there between those two. Anyways, it all comes down to what you like, and I've talked about that before with the truck videos. You know, usually Ford drivers are always going to drive Fords, and Chevy drivers drive Chevys. It doesn't really matter. They're not going to switch brands, and it seems to be that way a lot of times with even the SUVs as well. People that drive cars like the Chevy Cruze or a Honda Civic, this, that, and the other, they usually hop around a little bit more on driving vehicles. They hop around more from brand to brand. But truck drivers and SUV drivers usually seem, for some reason, to stick to a brand that they like. That's just my thought on it. Anyways, second row, let's take a look, right? Cup holder there, cup bottle holder here, cubby hole spots, soft touch, hard plastic, soft touch. Captain row seats, very nice. We like captain rows here in the Carolinas. You got a spot throw maps and tablets. You got all your controls back here. You got rear heated seats, no cool seats in the back, but do have heated. You got 2 USB ports, an HDMI port, a 12 volt, and then you have right there 120 volt, 400 watt max outlet, something like that. Okay. You do have some storage down there. You got an auxiliary, and again, you have climate controls right here. You do kind of have theater style seating. What I mean is see how this kind of starts arcing up like that? Okay, with that angle, it really gives you a theater type seating when you're sitting back there in the third row. And Chevy definitely is hooked it up. They've got that roof line cut out back there, so you can sit back there and have plenty of headroom. And that's what we're getting ready to check out right now. But before we do, let's look and see how headroom and all that stuff works back here for me in the second row. Because again, with a Tahoe, you're either going to have kids back here, you're going to have business people riding with you, or whatever. You do have a handle. You got a holder there for your jackets. There's another air vent up here, which I like the position of that. And then, you know, when you open your door, your LED lights cut on right there. And you have your rear entertainment system. Hit that button, drop that down. This will play Blu-ray and DVDs and all that. As you can see, a beautiful display screen there. Chevrolet MyLink. Okay, I was watching a video yesterday about the new 2019 Silverado, and one of the guys that was talking, he was talking about how you know, that the Silverado didn't have this in the back, which I don't remember if a Silverado ever had an entertainment system to begin with. But like he was saying, he's like, this is kind of old technology in a sense. I don't really think it's old technology. I think in a full-size SUV like this, I think this is nice to have because still, you know, the kids can sit back here, watch a movie. It's up here. They don't have to hold on to their tablets. If they want to play a video game, they can both play right here. It's a nice size screen. And I know kids are using iPads and tablets in the cars, but what if your kid's tablet battery dies, or that you're on vacation and their tablet breaks and they dropped it in the water or cracked the screen? What if something like that happens, or again their battery dies? Do you have kids? And if you have kids like I have kids and their batteries die on their tablets, those kids seem to get angry. They get upset. They're not happy because they can't play on their device anymore because the battery's dead, and they got to wait 10-15 minutes for that thing to get, you know, cranked back up. So that right there could save mommy and daddy from an argument, especially on a trip. Promise you that. Back in the day when I was a kid, all you had was look out a window or read a magazine or play with a freaking, you know, a little Nintendo, you know, little portable game unit, okay? But that could help mom and dad out. Anyways, we're not going to talk about that too much more. I don't want to spend more than 2 minutes talking about it, but I'm trying to relate to y'all so you understand what I mean, why that's still a great thing to have in your vehicle, and that's why you're paying for it. Anyways, you do got armrests, which is nice to see on both sides. You know, I've seen vehicles, folks. I'll tell you one of them right now. I believe it's the Ford Expedition. It does not have an armrest over here. Believe me. Or maybe it was the Volkswagen Atlas. I don't know. It was an SUV I filmed not too long ago, maybe last month. Did not have armrests on the captain row seats in the back, and I thought that was just absolutely insane. So thank you for having armrests in the back, and big ones, not just a tiny little post. Okay? Anyways, legroom is great. Let's look at headroom. Plenty of headroom. We're good to go. So the easiest way to get back here to the third row seat is to just do this right here. Just get back here, right? I mean, look at that. Look how easy that was. So I just got back here just by crawling back here. A guy that's 6'2" or 6'1" just got right on the back. Now let's take a look around. I mean, it's possible if you're younger like me, if you're over 70 years old, this might not be too comfortable, but you know, if you're under 50 years old, you might be all right just like I am right now. You know, again, you can just do this right here and just relax and enjoy the ride sitting in the back of the Tahoe while you're going on a trip or whatever, okay? So that's like that. Now the kids might say, Daddy, get your legs out of there. Get out, let me put your legs right there. Your legs, your feet stink, you know? But anyways, you can do that because a kid will be fine. They got plenty of room. Kids got plenty of room right here. And these seats do move up a little bit if you need to do that. So it's not too bad. And I like how it sits up a little higher. You got plenty of headroom as well. You're good to go. See how that's cut out? Plenty of room. You got lights. You got air vents. You have cup holders. And then you have two over here and you have another 12 volt. You have a button there. Press that. Look at that. Boom. I mean, how about... I like it. This has got to be the best spot in the house. Put my seatbelt on, tell my wife to drive me down to Costco or Sam's Wholesale, and I'll sit right back here like this on the ride while she drives. I like it a whole lot. You know, that'd be comfortable. Let's say mom's back here, dad's driving. Mom can relax right here while the baby's in the car seat, and I tell you, life can be nice, right? That's living the American dream in the back of a Tahoe. All right, now how do we get out of here, right? Because we just did that, and guess what? Let's push it down one more time, see if it does it. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Is that not real nice? I think so. Now, here's my only thing. I'm going to scoot up to get out, right? So I got to scoot my body up. Now, I got to have somewhere to grab to get out of this thing. And this right here is where you were going to grab at. So anyways, that's too far up there. So we're going to open the door. And I guess we'll take the right hand, grab up here, like you on the monkey bars, and pull yourself out. Pretty easy, right? Not too bad. So anyways, if you didn't have a camera in your hand, it'd be a lot easier. Then you just do that. Do that. We're back to normal. So that's your 2019 Tahoe Premier 4x2. I hope you enjoyed the review with us today here at Marchant Chevrolet. Now, like I said earlier in the video, we're gonna go look at some other Tahoes. And I make my promises, folks. Let's go do that and then we'll be done. So what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of walk through some of these Tahoes, see what the prices are, and just check them out real quick. We won't get too in-depth with them right now, but if y'all have something you'd like to see an in-depth review on, maybe like an LS Tahoe or something that's not so loaded, then let me know. That's 2018 Tahoe Premier, 2018. Again, we got a couple 2019s in, but not a whole lot. 2019's just started kind of hitting ground. I mean, all of these are 2018s. So I'm just trying to look right now and see what we have for 2019. And again, I'm not seeing a whole lot. I think we only have 2 19s in stock right now. All of these are 18s. Now, what I can tell you is now that the 2019s are starting to come in, it's August 18th today. For a great deal, you might want to buy a 2018 versus 2019 because you know, they may have some incentives come available and things like that now that 2019s are hitting ground. But again, all of these are 2018. I thought we had some 2019s, but looks like the one I filmed is probably about it. So anyways, great looking cars though. And you know, Marchant Chevrolet, like I told you, all new vehicles 98 over invoice. No dealer admin fees, no dock fees, no processing fees, no dealer add-ons. It really is good old car buying. You know, they've been family owned and operated for over 25 plus years out here, and I've always enjoyed working with them. Customers seem to enjoy it, and they really do make buying a vehicle easy. So that's always important. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Please like, comment, and subscribe here on our YouTube channel, and let us know what you think of the new 2019 Tahoe. We'll see you then.